Everybody, welcome back to Davinci's Watch. It's me, Eric, and today, well, if you saw our Klingon one, you know we have to do the Fed, and it is to boldly go the Federation Faction Pack. It's Mr. Vanderbender. Where's my damn faction packs?
Same thing where the torpedoes are. They're in here.
Is Cisco in here?
Maybe. You'll have to find out.
Let's get these cracking. All right, everyone, here we go. It's time to boldly go. Bad joke. To the Federation Faction Pack. Steve, why don't you open it up for us?
So we got a Galaxy class.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Does look pretty nice. Another Akira class.
So we can finally just have multiple Akiras are out at the same time, which is super nice.
Yep, the
Marina, that's a little snug in there.
Well, it's got the little notches, so I don't want to pull that one out
Yeah,
right now. We'll pull it out at the end. Then Defiant class.
Beautiful paint job. Love the red stripes on there.
So we got for tokens.
Ooh, there is a Cisco.
Yep, there's a Cisco, Jadzia, there's a Kyogre, tokens for Leighton and Bashir, and we got Leighton and Worf as captains.
Worf and Jadzia coming out the same time as a Klingon pack. That is amazing.
And the cards, of course, for us to go through.
Oh, again, I don't care that figures already saw them. I want to hold them in my hand. So now we're going to check the paint app for the Federation Faction Pack to boldly go.
And say this is this is the original starter.
Yeah.
This I believe was the Venture, which is very close to the other starter, except it didn't have the red.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is the new one, the Odyssey, which it does have the orange.
People wanted the Odyssey for a long time.
Yes, it has been requested a lot. And it makes sense for this pack since it's very Dominion War themed.
Yes, indeed. With all our DS9 captains.
Up next, a ship people have wanted multiples of for a while. The Akira class. So we have the Thunderchild, which is with the darker windows. This was like the original release. So it's always metallic. Pretty well done.
Isn't it crazy that every Marine we know, this is their favorite ship?
Well, it's because it's designed off of the P-38 Lightning.
Really?
And that's a lot of their favorite planes.
Huh.
So, yeah, pretty fun. And then they love the design so much, they just flipped it over and were like, hey, now it's the NX Enterprise. This is the one from Alliance, by the way.
Yes.
And then here's our new one, which is actually very, very close,
It
if not exact, to the Alliance model.
I think it's just different paint apps at that point. Just a different painter touched it. You have a little lighter red on there, not as metallic on the nacelles.
Maybe the blues. The blues are darker.
Yeah. Let's check out the Miranda now.
So we have the original release of the Reliant, and then we have the Tiananmen. Just nice bright yellows, which are good.
Very clean looking, the new style of paint. The nice silvery instead of the eggshell white.
Yeah. It's nice.
Beautiful. Ooh, you have a very special Defiant over there.
Oh, yes. So we have the actual Defiant, which this one had a lot more raised edges on the engine parts, and it had more detail on the inner sections, as you see, compared to the Valiant. But the Valiant had, of course, a decal for the Federation, and then, of course, the prize cloak ship variant, which is just starry black cloak pattern, and now the new one, the Sao Paulo.
This one is so beautiful.
I definitely like the colors. The colors look great.
The Sao Paulo looks amazing.
And its engine design is similar to the Valiant, and obviously the cloak ship one. So
yeah, keep the cloak ship up for a little bit more. That looks. So, touch that. Ooh. With a new Sao Paulo, you definitely can see that. I can see a lot of play.
It's fun.
And now we're here with the cards from Federation Faction Pack to boldly go. All right, let's go through them, Steve.
Very Dominion War themed.
Very Dominion War.
And first up is the USS Sao Paulo.
Very DS9 themed.
Yeah, I know everyone else was guessing, was it going to be just a Defiant again? No, we actually made you the Sao Paulo. So it's 20 points for the named one. Tech, double weapon, double crew. Its ability is when attacking, if the ship spends a battle stations token, place a battle stations token beside the ship. So it's able to kind of keep it there for defense or for using multiple effects, which you'll see in this pack. The generic is now 15 points with a tech, double weapon, crew. It's not bad.
Keeping it cheap.
Next ship is the USS Spectre. It is a Kira class for 24 points. It is tech, triple weapon, crew. It has two abilities, which is first one, Federation weapon upgrades equipped to the ship cost -1 SP. The second ability, when attacking with a photon torpedoes upgrade during the modify attack dice step, destroy one active shield on the defending ship. And this could be any photon torpedoes.
And that happens as you're shooting it before damage is dealt?
Correct. The generic is 21 with 3 weapons, 1 crew. This is probably the preferred one to use if you're playing Alliance. Alliance was using the original template for the card, I believe, but got the points right. We knew that this ship being bigger, it needed the extra slot, so we gave it the extra slot.
Yes.
The USS Odyssey, fan requested ship for quite a while. 26 points, Galaxy class, tech, weapon, triple crew. Free action. Place an auxiliary power token beside the ship and target all friendly Federation ships with a hull value of 3 or less within range 1 to 2. The target ships roll +2 defense dice and may convert 1 blank into 1 battle stations next time they defend this game round. Basically just protecting the runabouts like in the episode.
Yeah. Very thematic build.
Galaxy class still standard 22 points, 1 weapon, triple crew.
Of course, huge ship, more crew than anything.
Yeah. I do like the art. You can kind of see the runabouts there being guided by the Galaxy. Yes. Yeah. The USS Tiananmen, which is a Miranda class, 14 points for the named one. Tech, weapon, double crew. We also upped the slot for this one because this is a more Dominion War refreshed one.
Yeah, like almost like a refit for the Dominion War.
Yeah. Start the activation phase. Target a friendly ship within range 1 to 2 that has an auxiliary power token, which could be the Odyssey. You get to place 2 time tokens on a crew upgrade equipped to this ship. The target ship does not skip its perform action step. So how this could help you is maybe you don't want, say, the Odyssey to take a green maneuver. It needs to keep up with your fleet, but it already did its free action. And you want to be able to get its free action again. So you can just have some type of passive crew, like somebody who maybe gave you a slot, time token it, select the Odyssey. The Odyssey doesn't skip its perform action step, and then it can just take the maneuver that it was going to, or standard white maneuver, and still get to do its ability. Also, it works if it overlaps an obstacle too. It just doesn't skip the perform action step.
Yep.
Very fun support ship. Ooh, the generics. 12-point Miranda class with a weapon and a crew slot. Quite fun for a 180-degree forward firing arc and rear 90.
A lot of spam into the Mirandas.
Yep. First captain is Keogh of the Odyssey. 4 points for skill 7 with an ET slot. He has modify attack dice step. When a friendly Federation ship within range 1 to 2 is defending, and the attacking ship is in this ship's primary firing arc, convert 1 hit into 1 blank. So again, he is helping the little ships defend by mitigating some of the opponent's dice rolls.
Really good captain. Solid points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jadzia Dax, 4 points, skill 6 within the talent slot. Her first ability is, you not pay faction penalty when equipping a Klingon Elite talent upgrade to this card. Start of the activation phase, this ship may perform a 1 white left bank or 1 white right bank maneuver. So this kind of lets you set up before you do your maneuvers, catch up, get back into formation, or throw your opponent off a little bit on where you might be. Quite fun.
Oh, it's the Cisco.
Oh, the man himself, Benjamin Sisko, 5 points, skill 8 captain with the ET slot. He also has 2 abilities. When attacking, during the modified attack dice step, if the defending ship is a Dominion ship or is a Dominion captain equipped to it, add 1 crit. And his other ability is end phase. Remove an auxiliary power token beside the ship. Obviously, this ability works very well with the Odyssey. This ability works very well if you want to just happen to play him in your copies of Alliance as an ally guest ship that happens to be there. Or
I think in the meta he's going to be very viable. With the Dominion pack that came out, the Keldons.
Yes, if you're predicting the C Keldon classes or the Dominion Birds of Prey classes, he could be a very spicy captain to use. And there's definitely a lot you can do with this ability, knowing that you can take more riskier maneuvers and clear them.
Yes.
Our next captain is also our Admiral, which is Leighton from Paradise Lost. He is 4 point, skill 6 captain. Action, target a ship at range 1 to 2 and place 2 time tokens on this card. The target ship attacks last this turn. Oh, so someone's playing Gen Con, or they got a Captain Picard from the original starter buffed up to like Captain Skill 13.
Or
maybe you shoot last. Maybe you got some Darhar Masters. Maybe I want you to shoot last.
Maybe I want certain bird of prey to be down a little more.
Yeah, maybe. And as the Admiral, he, for 4 points, is a +2 Admiral, and that is his fleet actions. I like that he's the artist him like telling Sisko what to do. He's like, no, listen, you're going to attack last. I don't care if you are Captain Skill 8.
None of that.
Last up for the captains is Worf. He is dual faction for 4 points, Fed and Klingon, skill 6 with an ET slot. When attacking, during the modify attack dice step, spend a battle station token beside this ship, convert all blanks into hits.
Now, obviously, you put him with the Sao Paulo, but you can put him with basically battle hardened almost every ship because of Alliance.
Yes, we weren't predicting battle hardened, but yes, with the Sao Paulo, that's what we had in mind originally. Also, we wanted to finally make a Federation Captain Worf, which we did, but it just helped also to make him dual faction. So now he's like definitive Captain Worf. The other fun thing is when you look at him, Jadzia, and Sisko, they each play the Defiant class, or the Sao Paulo specifically, in various different ways. So like Jadzia is going to make the ship more maneuverable, and if you look back at the Motley Pack, we had Thomas Riker.
Yes.
Thomas Riker is very similar to Jadzia, except he does that end phase maneuver, and it could be any like to maneuver on your dial. So both of them add this maneuver aspect to your Sao Paulo. Worf's adding this better quality aspect, so he can actually hit more consistently with the Sao Paulo.
Of course.
But then Sisko has the ability to hit harder and stop from being locked down by maybe Ferengi torpedoes or Vertigon pulse traps, and he has a much higher skill. So you can play the Sao Paulo in various different ways with the captains we designed.
Pulse traps very aggressively, and just you can fly into it with Sisko, not even.
You could. Also, another fun card from the Motley Pack is the inertial compensators, which can go on the Defiant class, which gives you an ox when you do like a bank and you rotate 180 degrees. Now you can clear that with Sisko and do all kinds of fun stuff.
There's a lot of stuff from the Motley Pack that just gets better and better. Oh, but it's Kira Nerys.
Ah, yes, Kira. She is a 3-point Federation crew. Free action. Place 3 time tokens on this card and target an opposing ship with a range 1. Disable attack upgrade equipped to the target ship, then roll 1 attack dice. On a hit or crit, discard 1 crew upgrade equipped to the target ship. Basically, this is when she's training the Cardassians on how to guerrilla warfare. Yep, she's messing with people's tech, and there's a 50-50 chance she's going to kill a crew upgrade as well.
Yeah.
It's quite fun. And she has a lot of good synergy with several cards in this pack, including the next one.
Oh, it's Bashir.
Yes, we finally made a good Bashir.
Listen, he's not everyone's favorite doctor, and he's not mine either.
So we themed him off of his best episode, which is Hippocratic Oath.
Basically his only episode, to be honest.
That
matters.
He's a 2-point Fed crew. Activation phase, target a crew upgrade equipped to this ship or another ship at range 1. Remove 2 time tokens or a disable token from the target crew upgrade. If the target crew upgrade is on an opposing ship, that ship rolls -1 attack dice this game round. No matter what, he'll help anybody in need. But obviously with the enemies, maybe they'll be hesitant to attack you with the -1.
You know, he's doing something.
But obviously, like, clear examples would be, removing
Kira.
2 from Kira, and she removed 1 during the end phase anyways, so she's back up and ready to go. But he can help out Miles O'Brien, who disables to ready some of your other stuff. So we wanted that to kind of work. Yes, we did do that on purpose.
Ooh.
Esri, finally in the game. 2-point Federation crew. She adds a crew slot to your upgrade bar. She's spicy, and I've seen a lot of people talk about her, especially with like Picard.
It's Picard every turn.
Yes. Also the one Romulan captain from the Romulan faction pack that controls the actions of players.
No, it's not Tomalak. It's the Benda card.
Yeah, it's the one Thomas always likes to run. But yeah, her ability is whenever 1 or more time tokens would be placed on this ship's captain or a crew upgrade equipped to the ship, place 1 fewer time token on that card.
Very powerful.
Helps out quite a lot. But just remember, she is just a unique crew. And, I hear you got Kira who could possibly make her die. So
yeah, there's a lot of things that kill crew in this game.
Yeah, the Motley crew pack has a bunch.
Let me teach you about the Vidians.
So next up we have Sarita Carson, 2-point unique crew, Fed crew. Start of the combat phase, place 2 time tokens on this card. Perform a red 1 forward or a red 2 forward. This gives you a start of combat phase maneuver to kind of get you either into the range that you want to be, maybe out of a combat situation that you don't want to be in. This is also quite fun if you're running Jadzia or Thomas Riker and you just want to move all over the place. Yeah, Sisko is a big combo with this card.
I feel like there should be a nice mirror symbol next to her, even though no, she's not mirror.
Yeah. A lot of fans had guessed during the Q&As and earlier that we had some crew that were from Deep Space Nine, but they're also from the novels because she is on the USS Prometheus.
Yes.
So we wanted to make sure we took some other crew that are important later on.
Oh, it's Miles O'Buddy.
Yes, Enrique Muniz. 2-point Federation crew. When attacking or defending, place 2 time tokens on this card and target a friendly ship with range 1 to 2. This ship may use 1 battle station's evade or scan token beside the target ship as though it was beside this ship this game round.
Very powerful.
It's very fun. Maybe your buddy bumped and he can't use your token. Now he can use yours instead of placing his own. Yeah, we know a bunch. This could just be fun. It's
very powerful card, dude. I think 2 points for just being able to, like, if they mess with your movement, you still have that battle station, use it from something else.
Yep, and Bashir can keep him up at the ready if you want.
Which is really good, still.
If only Bashir was there to help him in the episode. Then Miles wouldn't be sad.
Yeah, Miles would have been gone then.
All right, first up, we promised that there would be some fixes to the Defiant class. Well, here's one of them. You guys wanted a punch? Here's a punch. 3-point Federation weapon, 1 per ship. Restricted to the Defiant class and primary firing arc only. Attack. Place 3 time tokens on this card and target an opposing ship with range 1 to 2. Throws 4 attack dice. After attacking with this weapon upgrade, you may make an attack with this ship's primary weapon.
Plink, plink?
Yes. So it is definitely mimicking a lot of the times when you saw an action just running straight towards a Dominion bug and double tapping it and flying right through the debris. Quite fun. The fixes to the Akira class. So, 1 per ship, 3-point weapon, dorsal torpedo pod, locked to an Akira class only. When attacking with a Federation torpedo upgrade, this ship may target an opposing ship with that torpedo upgrade outside of its normal firing arcs.
Very good.
Yeah, quite fun with the Spectre. The Spectre will discount this card. And
boats.
If you happen to pick a Federation photon torpedo, you also get the shield snipe ability to trigger at 360, which is quite fun. The Experimental Torpedo Bay, 2-point unique weapon. Start of the game, place a torpedo weapon upgrade with a printed SP cost of 5 or less face down beneath this card. Start of the combat phase, discard this card, flip the card beneath this card face up and equip it to this ship, ignoring restrictions. Basically, maybe you're fond of your old ancient torpedoes, but it's about time you get a worthy discount for them. Also pretty fun, since it doesn't specify the faction of the torpedo, you could take the ones from the first Dominion faction pack, which are photon torpedoes. I think they throw like 8 dice.
Yes.
You can also use these to sneak on the Ferengi torpedoes and not pay the faction penalty. In fact, if you put this on the Spectre discounts this. So it's like getting Ferengi torpedoes for 1 point.
That's really
if you
good.
look at it that way. And you will get the shield snipe ability with the Ferengi torpedoes. You won't be able to fire them 360 because they're not fed, but you can build all kinds of stuff.
You can still have them.
We also included 2 copies of the original Fed starter photon torpedoes, which were also included in Alliance. They're exactly the same, because obviously you need some torpedoes.
Yeah.
We gotcha. Next up for the Defiant class, we made the Ablative Armor. 2-point tech upgrade, 1 per ship, restricted to Defiant class. 2 abilities. When defending during the roll defense dice step, roll +1 defense dice. When defending during the modify attack dice step, convert all crits into hits.
Very good.
Yes, and this, unlike a lot of other effects, this is going to still be on, so you're always turning the crits into hits unless like they have an ability to turn it afterwards, because you as the defender modify the dice first, then they can modify the dice after, so they can still get a crit in through you, but they have to be able to change it to a crit afterwards.
With like a good day to die.
Yes, something like that. But it's still great, and we want it to mimic how the original Defiance ability was, so it's basically right there, but then we added on the little benefit of some extra defense dice.
This is still really good.
Yeah, it's a small ship. It moves around, it defends, but now we gave it some punch.
Yes.
Next up, this one's basically for the Galaxy that's in the pack, the Odyssey. 4-point unique tech upgrade, Advanced Shields, is restricted to a Federation ship with 5 hull or greater. You add 2 to the ship's shield value. Action, remove this card from play, repair up to 3 shields. All in all is very good. You get wrecked, toss it, get your shields back.
Yeah.
Which in the Galaxy, it's basically just going to full. The Metaphasic Sweep, 1-point unique tech. Free action, discard this card. Perform a target lock action as a free action, even if the target ship has a cloak token beside it. Having trouble against the Klingons? Maybe this will help you.
1 point, pretty good.
You get 1 turn, but you better make use of it and fire those torpedoes.
Oh, it's Loxana.
Yes, the ambassadors. Here we go. Out of our Fed ambassadors, we have Loxana Troy for 3 points. Her negotiations accepted. At the start of the game, target a captain or a crew upgrade equipped to the target ship. Whenever this ship moves within range 1 of the target ship, disable the captain equipped to this ship and the target captain or crew upgrade. Basically, Lexana's looking for a husband. Is it going to be from her own ship, or is it your ship?
I have a feeling her with Hood Riker, pretty good.
Yeah, it could be quite fun. Her denied effect, so obviously if you decide you want to destroy her instead of marrying her, or just choose to deny her, she's going to place 3 time tokens and a disable token on the target captain or crew upgrade.
So no matter what,
spiteful.
Hood Riker's very good with her.
And as people had wondered in the Vulcan pack, where's my Sarek? Well, here he is. Dual faction Federation and Vulcan ambassador. Negotiations accepted. When this ship and the target ship are within range 1 to 3 of each other, neither ship may target the other with an attack unless there are no other targets. So it's like there will be peace. Calm down, everybody. But at the same time, negotiations denied. Place 3 time tokens on all weapon upgrades equipped to the target ship. So strategically, you're going to want to open negotiations with maybe like an Akira class that's likely to have 3 weapon slots, or maybe a few of the Klingons that are kind of like double stacking stuff.
Yes.
The Dominion. That's what you want.
Yeah. You want something with a lot of weapons. There's no reason to run Sarek if you're not going to base them out with a lot of weapons.
Yeah. We didn't make any adjustments to maneuver dials. They're all pretty standard for what you see.
None of those 2 white hearts anywhere. For
we talking about this has got 2 white hearts.
Oh, the Miranda does.
Yeah. The Miranda's always got that. 180 arc, so it can just catch anyone.
It will find you.
The ambassador's roll card is normal. Oh yes, the missions. Ooh-wee.
I know it's your favorite part.
It is my favorite part. I love the missions. Okay, and you might be wondering why this one's in here, but yes, we have Insurrection from the TNG movie Star Trek Insurrection.
So you mean the Star Trek 2-parter?
Yes, basically a 2-parter that they put in theaters. So in this place, it's a standard 2-player. So you got the Fed deployment zone. You're going to have 50 points, including 1 Federation ship, against 60 points, including at least 2 ships. There's all kinds of stuff. So you place the mission, the planet token in the center. This is to represent the Baku homeworld. The minefield token that's kind of over here is the collector. The Sona collector is obviously counting down to absorb all of the radiation on the planet, which you want to stop that.
Hey, you need to dance in your...
Right, so we're on to the rules. Since you're playing in the Briar Patch, it of course is going to have its own special effects. When a ship performs a maneuver with a speed greater than 2, the ship takes 1 damage for every point of speed of that maneuver over 2. So if you take like a 4 straight, you're going to take 2 damage. And this happens immediately before taking actions. The ship's player may place an auxiliary power token beside it to reduce this damage by 1. If applied to the ship's hull, all damage is converted to crits. Like the Briar Patch is not a kind place to be in.
It's a bad area.
The Metron metaphasic radiation, though, is pretty helpful. All ships may remove 1 disable token or 2 time tokens instead of 1 from any 1 crew upgrade, captain, admiral, or elite talent during the end phase. Obviously, it's regenerating everyone.
Yes.
But we got to have some more bad. Those objective tokens we saw earlier, they're Metron gas pockets. If a ship ends its maneuver touching an objective token, or the maneuver template overlaps an objective token, immediately destroy 1 of its shields and place an auxiliary power token beside it before taking any actions. Activating the collector. Each end phase, remove 1 mission token from the planet token to the minefield token, which is the collector. So it's absorbing the radiation. Destroying the collector. The minefield token may be attacked. It does not roll any defense dice when attacked. Move 1 mission token from the minefield to the planet token for each hit or crit result. If more mission tokens remain in the minefield token, it is destroyed. Remove the minefield token from the play area. The objectives. Federation player, you win immediately if the minefield token is destroyed. Enemy player, you win immediately if the Federation ship is destroyed, or if there are no more mission tokens remaining on the planet. And you can adjust the difficulty by changing how much mission tokens are either used entirely in the game or starting on the collector versus starting on the planet. So if it's too easy or too hard, you can make the adjustments as you wish. Now, of course, some Star Trek players might wonder, why is Star Trek Insurrection mission in this pack when there's no like Enterprise E? Well, maybe there was probably a Sovereign class in this pack at one point, but things happen, they change.
Haven't you watched Insurrection 13 plus times?
Unfortunately. Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. I've grown fonder of that movie over the multiple viewings.
He's a broken man. It's also his favorite and most watched Star Trek movie now.
Oh my gosh. Most watched, maybe. Not favorite. So next mission is Operation Rescue. This one matches more of the ships in the pack, which would be the Odyssey. So in this one, we've got our wormhole token, and we've got our planet with various rings around here. So the Federation player, it's 125 points, including 1 galaxy class, and 3 other ships that each have a hull value of 3 or less. Place a disabled token on the ship card of one of the non-galaxy class ships. This ship is the disabled Federation ship. The disabled Federation ship cannot be equipped with any unique or mirror unique captain card, cannot be a shuttle, and cannot have more than 3 cards equipped to it. It's basically to represent we got to rescue Cisco. 75 points, including at least 3 ships, each have a hull value of 3 or less. Each opposing ship may equip the Suicide Attack tech upgrade for 0, and without requiring an upgrade slot. Clearly, they want you to use bugs from the First Dominion faction pack.
Clearly.
Yes.
Or you get them in Alliance.
That is true. But you need the Suicide Attack.
Oh.
Operation Rescue rules. Rescue the captain, hurry. The disabled Federation ship cannot move, be placed, take actions, attack, nor be attacked. During the end phase, if any other Federation ship is within range 1 of the disabled Federation ship, remove the disabled token from the ship card. It is no longer disabled and may act normally. Rescue the bait. Ha. During the end phase, the opposing player rolls 1 attack dice. If they roll a hit or crit, they choose who has the initiative token next turn.
It's really good.
Yep. You must escape to spread the word. No trespassing. The opposing player cannot attack the disabled Federation ship, regardless of whether or not a disabled token is present on its ship card. Make good your escape. If the front edge of a ship's base or maneuver template touches the minefield token during the activation phase, the ship escapes to the Alpha Quadrant. Remove it from the game. And our objectives. Federation player, you win if the disabled Federation ship has been rescued, and at least 75 points worth of your fleet escapes to the Alpha Quadrant, including the disabled Federation ship. Enemy player, you win if you destroy all the Federation player ships except the disabled ship. So there's some definite, like, sneaky plays you can do when building the disabled ship, because you can have crew upgrades on it, unique ones, but only 3 cards. So you can kind of like take like a Mirror Julian Bashir and force the attacks on it, so it'll make the bug players hesitant to attack you because they can't risk destroying that ship. They need it to actually escape and spread the fear.
I was Federation Faction Pack to boldly go. I'm so happy doing videos again. I really like this pack. I'm gonna like playing this Apollo with Worf and Battle Hardened. I don't think it's gonna give me 3 battle stations.
You don't need Battle Hardened on the Assault Ball.
Why not?
Well, because it already does that.
But I want more.
More?
More.
You can't trigger an ability more than once based off a token.
More.
You just put on regular Define Class.
Yeah, regular Define Class. Thank you everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, check out the Discord server. There's not a lot of people in it, but you know, we talk about some stuff sometimes. Maybe some special builds, like the Drunken Masters.
Handshake Masters.
And Handshakey. Be sure to check out the next video. We're gonna try to get some battle reports out there for this pack.
To use the Akiras.
Yeah, Mr. Aces High Wargaming, who spanked me pretty hard on his channel, is gonna get spanked on this one.